If you've been following the news, you know there's new Final Fantasy products coming out later this year. We weren't sure what they were going to be, but as of today's Magic Con with all the panels and reveals going on, we have gotten official confirmation on the next round of Final Fantasy releases. And these I'm pretty hyped for. Spider-Man, again, has been take it or leave it for me. I just wasn't that into it. I think Final Fantasy was great, so just having another opportunity to get more of the product and get a few new cards is awesome for me. Now, the will be coming out on December 5th, 2025. That is when the next round of Final Fantasy releases will come out, and it's going to be broken down into a few categories. So we've got the Final Fantasy scene boxes. There are 3 of them, so Garland at the Chaos Shrine, Children of Fate, and Camp Comrades. It looks like it's going to be Final Fantasy 8, and then 15. I don't know what the Garland one is. I'm not super well versed with every Final Fantasy. Maybe that's just a standalone one. I'm not really sure. Somebody will know. Or it's from the original Final Fantasy. That's why it doesn't have a number. So whatever, that makes sense. So these are going to be the scene collections. We saw these with Spider-Man as well. So it'll be 6 scene cards, 3 packs, and then the art cards and a little display easel. Kind of a cool idea. They're not too bad. It is a decent way to be able to get some cards, but generally the promos are going to be what makes or breaks these. So these will have, like I said, those will be the breakdown for the packs, and there are going to be 3 of them. I believe the retail price should be $39.99, but because it's Universes Beyond and it being $44.99, these are cool as long as the cards are good. I think they're all new cards. I'm not 100% sure, but they should be. Yep, 6 new to Magic cards. So we're going to get 18 new Final Fantasy cards. When we have those reveals, I will cover them for you, but I do not see them here yet. So that's the first slate of releases here. And then this one is one people were very hyped for, myself included. This is the Chocobo bundle. This is a really cool product from the design perspective. A lot of people were wondering, hey, are they going to put collector boosters in here or give us different colors of the neon ink Chocobos? It does not appear that they are, but hear me out before we jump down, because I actually think this is a pretty good product. So it's got 10 play boosters of Final Fantasy. It's got 32 landmark basic lands, and then it has 10 Chocobo track foil basic lands, which are new, and I will show you the previews of them in a minute. You get 2 out of 20 possible track foil borderless Chocobo bundle cards, and I was a little bit cautious on this, and then I see just the 3 they've previewed, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be kind of cool. And then you get a guaranteed traditional foil promo, which is going to be a Birds of Paradise, but it'll be Paradise Chocobo, so it's going to be like a reskin, which is kind of cool. And then you also get 1 of 24 non-foil cards from the scene boxes, just a neat little add-on, as well as a Chocobo-themed click wheel. So I'm assuming, and this is not based on anything I know for sure because they haven't put the pricing data up yet, I'm assuming this is going to cost $100. That's my guess. It's going to be $99.99 or $89.99. I think it's kind of worth it at that price to get like 1 for yourself if it's something you're excited for, especially because when you look at the promos, and these are just a couple of them, there are 20 in total, these are the track foil promos, and I don't know how easy it is to see on my screen recording, but you can kind of see the tracks running through the picture. That's like I don't know what they'll look like in person, but we've got, first of all, a reprint of Cloud, which is just great. It's like a $35 card, so getting a reprint of it in an incredibly cool looking promo is awesome. We've got Mog, Moogle Warrior, getting a promo here. And then check this out, right? Snapcaster Mage. This is a Final Fantasy 14, I think. Snapcaster Mage is just one of those cards that, like, whenever it does get reprinted, it tends to be like some random obscure, like we had the Secret Lair one or whatever. It was a retro frame. They don't like to make that card relatively accessible. Given the art on this and the set that it's from, I don't think that's going to be any different here. I think this card's probably going to be one of the biggest chasers out of the bundle. But again, you only get 2 out of 20 promos per bundle, so I don't even know how that's going to break down in terms of the likelihood of pulling it. They are all different rarities as well, so some are mythic, some are rare. I'm not sure if that's going to factor into the bundle pulls either. But it does say you get a borderless Chocobo bundle card that isn't from the main set. That Snapcaster is the only one that is going to be like unique. Everything else is going to be from the Final Fantasy set. They know what they're doing here, obviously. And I think they said, and probably should have checked this before. I don't know if they put the new cards in the image gallery yet or not, but it'll definitely be something to kind of take a look at here. I'll just check it right now while we're here to see if we have anything. I don't think that we do, though. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's up yet, so I'm not sure. Maybe they haven't put the pictures up yet, but we see 3 of them, and hopefully they'll show the rest. These are huge to me. These are beautiful cards, great choices for reprints. If we get like a Sephiroth one as well, that would be awesome. And the artwork is stellar. This is a good product. I unfortunately fear it's going to be scalped because that's what we've seen with the other bundles, but this one is a little different. It doesn't have the collector booster in it, but it does make up for that, I think, in a lot of other added products. So in terms of Universes Beyond, and if you are going to put your money towards something, I think this is a good one. I'm going to try to pre-order it myself when it goes up. These are what the basic lands look like. These are just 2 of them, but they're really cool, and they have like the track little footprints on them. Neat little inclusion there. I like that they're not the same exact lands from Final Fantasy, that we actually do get something a bit different. You only get 10, so I'm guessing that's 2 of each, so these could be pretty challenging to find, just from that perspective. But we'll take a look at the gallery and whatnot and see if we can see the rest of the pictures as well. And then we get re-releases of the Commander decks, but it's slightly different. So it's the Commander Deck Game Edition. So Final Fantasy has captured the hearts of players across the world, spawning a massive phenomenon. The Limit Break Commander Deck depicts this game through Magic, and we're highlighting this with the brand new Final Fantasy VII Commander Deck Game Edition, a brand new promo, and an online download code for the original Final Fantasy VII, which is really cool. And then you also get this promo of Cloud with video game art, just a great value if we look at what this card costs and how good it is, and the fact that you get the game with it. This is just a really, really cool idea. I don't know what it's going to be worth. If they charge around the same price, that would be cool. If they charge significantly higher, a little bit of a bummer, but I do think this card actually is a really, like, a great choice. And overall, I mean, even if this is like $80, it's not ideal, but it's not the end of the world either, considering what you get from it. And if you want to play the game, it's a brilliant jumping off point for that as well. So these are all the new products that are going to be coming out for Final Fantasy, and I don't believe we're getting any re-release of the collector boosters, which wasn't expected anyhow, because that's just generally not the way that the collector boosters work, especially including serialized cards. But you know, just to confirm, in case anybody was wondering, people thought maybe they'd throw something different or do like a holiday version like they did for Lord of the Rings. I kind of hoped that would be the case. It wasn't, but it's still, I think, an overall, especially when you look at some of the other universes beyond stuff people have been talking about, this is a definite win for me, and I am really hopeful I'll be able to get one of the Chocobo bundles, because it's definitely the thing I'm most excited about out of the product as a whole. So let me know what you guys think sort of what's going on with this set of announcements. Are you excited? Are you planning on trying to get any of it? For whatever reason, it's just not working for the gallery right now, and I don't know why. I was trying to see if it was possible to see the new cards somewhere. It looks like they are showing the scene cards, but are the scene cards, is it just art cards, or we actually know what the scene cards do yet? I don't know. I feel like I would have seen that somewhere if that was the case, because no one has posted anything about it yet, but then again, you never really know. Here we go. So these are here. Oh, so we do see some of them actually. So Stiltskin, that was separate. So I guess they are all in the gallery. And I wasn't planning on going through and doing a live gallery look, but I will, you know, kind of just see if there's anything noteworthy quick as we're recording here. Oh, so the new cards are in here too. All right, so I'll have to do a bit of a deep dive in that then in a separate video, but it is kind of cool to see some of this stuff here. And in the cards from the scene collection. So stay tuned for that. I'll do a full breakdown video for that, but I just wanted to touch on the new products, see what you guys think, and I'll catch you in the next video.